Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Minecraft New Nintendo 3DS Edition Let's Play video. And this is quite a stormy episode today. But yeah, this is part 155 of my Let's Play series, and like I've already said, it is quite stormy outside, so the render distance is very low. But aside from that, in the last video we continue work on my new build in my GenSpace banner, which was the library, and in this video we're going to be doing some more work on that today. And also a few other rooms in my mansion as well. So the first thing we're going to do is see if there's anything in these furnaces, which there was a few of these bricks actually, and there's still 37 pieces of clay left to cook. So I'm just gonna leave that for now and hopefully sleep so we can get past this rain. Okay, good. Oh, I was getting kind of worried there for a second. So luckily we can just sleep through this rain. We won't have to worry about it. Okay, so let's go and cross over the bridge and make our way over there. So no real updates to the train since the last video. However, I did do quite a bit of off-camera work on the actual library. Not to mention, I brought a lot more materials along with me. So I have tons of spruce, tons of oak logs from destroying the Christmas tree, because I finally got rid of the Christmas decor, and also some more books and leather. So now we can actually make bookshelves. Okay, so let's go ahead and go inside and we'll show you guys the updates. So as you can see over here, I finally added an entrance into the library, and you can also tell the walls have gone up significantly. And because of that, I of course have no more stone bricks. But the good thing is that the walls are actually almost done now. So yeah, that is actually a really good thing to say, as the top of the walls are basically here. Because I don't think there actually is going to be a third floor to this manor. I have said that before, that there might be, but there's just so much space to work with here that a third floor would basically be useless. So I just figured 2 floors and a basement is plenty. So with this brick that I have, oh man, that creeper is really scaring me beneath the floor. Luckily it won't blow up, so we'll be fine, but at least we can make more progress in the kitchen flooring with this brick, because of all the clay that I found in my chest in the last video. Yeah, that's where all this is coming from. So luckily we found all that. Let's see how much bricks we can make from here. Wow, only 3 blocks. I mean, we did make some progress, but there is still a long ways to go, so I'm gonna have to find even more clay. Great. But luckily clay is not extremely hard to find, so it won't be that bad, I guess. Okay, now that we've done that, let's go ahead and go back to the library and show you guys some more updates. So finally the stairs are in from the hallway. Now obviously the walls aren't in on the hallway yet, and neither is the ceiling. So that's one thing we are going to try to do today. But as you can see, there's now an actual entrance in here, because since the walls are up, there really is no other way to get in here. And yes, there has been some monumental changes. So first of all, I finally completed these stairs for the most part. So the item frames basically are just decoration pieces. I just put some books in there for now. That may change in the future. Underneath the stairs, I just made sure everything was consistent and clean. So all the oak wood stairs that kind of go upside down, and same for the stone brick stairs, are all kind of flowing with each other. So everything just looks really nice, actually. So everything matches on both sides, and it just, honestly, I think it looks really nice. And of course I added some more bookshelves on the other side with the remaining that I had previously, and I also did the roof, but I actually did it in the opposite pattern. So instead of starting with oak on the edges, I started with birch, as you can see. So I decided to do the opposite pattern there. And if we go upstairs, you can see the actual stair design I was talking about before. So the stairs go up like they did previously, but up here there's a landing, and then it goes up in the left and right directions, or left and then right is this way. So let's go up the right way, and up here you can see some fences so you don't fall to your death, and the actual entrance to the foyer. So yes, the library can be accessed from the foyer now, so there's actually a reason that this room exists. So if I ever want easy access to the library, which is going to be my enchantment area, by the way, I am going to be using this room as my enchantment room and the room to hold basically all my lapis and any other tools that I want to possibly enchant, but we'll see how that goes. I'm thinking that the first floor is going to be just general library, but the second floor is going to be the enchantment area. So the enchantment table will be either above this hole as like a floating platform with books surrounding it, or I'll try to find another place in the corner. Like I'll just put it either back in this corner or back in that corner, or probably either back in this corner or this corner. Those are probably the best corners, because that way I have room. Actually, this corner has the stairs, so maybe this will probably be the best corner to put it. That's if I were to decide to do that, because I think I have enough space here to do a full surround of books. Yeah, I definitely do. It's just, do I have enough walking space to go around it is the real question. The interior is really, really weird because there's spaces on either side of the hallway. So of course this space leads to the library, and I'm honestly thinking to not put anything there in those spaces. Maybe I could do something, but as of right now, I really don't know as of yet. So those, unless, actually, those could be the stairs down to my basement. And I could copy the same thing on the other side, because the other hallway is built the same way. So those actually could be the basement stairs, of course, when I go to make the basement, which is coming soon. I will say that. I don't know how soon, though. That would be a very interesting question to ask. But it is coming. The basement build is coming. I have to be finished with the first floor first because I'm already in progress with it. So I don't want to just abandon the first floor and then start the second. Now what's weird about this is that the first floor ends right where you guys see those polished andesite. And speaking of polished andesite, I'm going to use that as a ceiling in here. So I better get started on that. But what's interesting is that the walls for the library, you would think that the spruce would have to keep going up because the walls of the library are basically touching the exterior walls. And yes, they do, but I'm thinking that once the actual spruce walls reach this point here, so I'm basically going to bring it up to the same height as the library ends up being, because the library is going to be tall. It's going to be just as tall as whatever the second floor ends up being. But the second floor isn't going to be as tall as the first, because the first floor kind of protrudes into the second a little bit too much. But I feel like having the first floor a little bit taller was kind of a good move, because I think it looks so much better that way. But anyway, the hallway is actually going to mark the end of the walls, basically, for the second floor. So once I go back over here, you'll see what I'm talking about. So as I reach the corner, as I mentioned earlier, the walls will just stop here. And then eventually there will be something on top of, say, the living room in the future that kind of correlates with the design of the exterior of the mansion. So obviously that'll come much later once the first floor is done, but that's kind of the plan that I have for this. So as of right now, all this wall that is basically going to go up right next to the ceiling here is almost going to be dead space in reality. Either that, or on the second floor, I will make this a separate room, because I don't think making the ceilings really high in the hallway is really worth it unless if that's what I did. Actually, let's just go with that plan instead. Let's just abandon that completely and make the ceilings tall in here. So let's just break away all this polished andesite that I just started placing. And yeah, we're going to go with that. We're going to go with the tall ceiling method just because I really like tall ceilings. I think that would look great in the hall. So wow, we have a creeper coming up here. So let's kill that. Oh, wow. One hit kill. Interesting. So as far as like the height of the ceiling in here, I'm thinking this is going to be a very hard one to figure out, because you would think that I could go all the way up here, but that's almost too high. So that means I'd probably have to put the ceiling on that block right there. So technically it is still in line with this. But of course, this stone wall is going to be way higher than what it is right now. So I'm thinking I'm just going to place down all the polished andesite that I have at the moment, and then we'll just continue on from here. Just because at least I'm marking the ceiling of the hallway. So that way I know exactly where the actual ceiling is going to be. So this is going to go all the way over here, and yes, it is going to go past these spruce blocks here. I'm hoping that we can reach this point right there. That looks good. Break away this block, and our diamond pickaxe is almost broken. Oh, that kind of sucks. Hopefully I can repair it in some way. Actually, maybe I won't bother repairing it, because I have a fortune pickaxe that I kind of want to save my diamonds to repair that instead. So I'll go as far out as I need to, and hopefully I'm not going to... Oh, wow. Well, I just reached the end. I was going to say, hopefully I don't fall off, but there's a wall here, so I don't have to worry about that. And then I'll just use the remaining blocks to fill in this here. So luckily, polished andesite's a relatively easy material to gather. So all I have to do is just go down in the mines or see if I have any myself in the chests. And then I can use that andesite to finish off the ceiling here. So we'll go ahead and break away all this dirt with the non-existent shovel that I currently am using. And we'll move on to something else. And that something else is going to be books. So I did say we were going to do something to the library today. So let's go into the crafting table and see what we can do. So we can make some bookshelves. How many though? 4, 5, 6. Oh, 6 only. Okay, that seems like it's not a whole lot, but I do have 9 pieces of leather to make some more books. But I just realized something. I don't have paper on me. I left my paper at home. Yeah, but at least we can add some more bookshelves, slowly but surely. And I don't want to waste all of my resources on books downstairs because I want to have some upstairs as well for my enchantment area. So I need to make sure that I'm not really wasting too many books down here because for the most part, this is all decoration. This doesn't serve a purpose for me whatsoever. So that's kind of the reason why I don't want to use too many books down here. But again, I might get too carried away eventually and use way too much. Now, as far as the stairs of the basement are concerned, let's start those. It's going to go off of here. I was going to say let's put them back here, but I kind of don't because I'm going to probably put something else on this wall because I have so much dead space here that serves no purpose. So I'm not protruding or basically interfering too much with these stairs down to the library. And there we go. So we got all that done. And of course, I'll place some fences or slabs on here in the future once we get to that point. Actually, I do have a few stairs, and I think I actually placed some stairs on the side. Yeah, I did. So we're going to go ahead and do that and break away. Ooh, I think I actually have a axe in here. I certainly do. It's a brand new stone axe. I know it's stone. It's not special or good by any means, but I don't have any iron right now, which basically tells you guys one thing. I desperately need to go mining. And I'm hoping that I can do another mining video here soon. Maybe that'll be the next video, as a matter of fact. Yeah, let's do that. The next video will be a mining video because it's been a while since I've mined. So I kind of want to go down to my strip mine, and my mining network, I should say, and do some more mining. Anyways, let's go ahead and start those basement stairs. So grab the stairs that I got. And actually, because this room's mostly going to serve a purpose of stairs, why don't I just line these stone bricks with oak? Because that kind of would theoretically match everything, wouldn't it? So place the final block over here, and I'll do the same thing on the other side. And then, of course, I'll have to pile myself up out of here. Now, as far as the gap on the other side, that's going to be a little interesting. I could fill this in with oak as well, but I was thinking of doing something else here. I was thinking of doing either like an item frame display or like kind of like a block display, something along those lines, but we'll see what ends up happening there. I'm just going to leave it open for now. That way I can really brainstorm ideas off camera. So either I could do a similar design here and do double stairs with oak on each side, so I'd have to break away 4 blocks. That's not even, but at least the last kind of oak block here kind of goes up into the corner. So technically, I mean, I would still count this block here as part of this row, but it does connect here. So it's not like it's an eyesore. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but like, it's not even, but it appears to be even, is what I should be saying. So let's go and place down some stairs, and whoa, that is an interesting place for a zombie villager to be. Maybe I can actually create a few more stairs, and maybe we can finish that side's stairs. So let's go ahead and create 4 additional stairs. Ooh! Oh no! A creeper just exploded. Oh, that's not good at all. Great. Just exactly what I needed right as I'm finishing this up. God. Creepers are so annoying in this place. There are so many rooms and so many pathways to go in this house. Or manor, I should be calling it. It's just, creepers are just, they can pop out at any moment's notice. So that is the main problem with creepers and just this house in general. Or manor. Gotta keep needing to call it manor, not house. Oh, wow. At least it didn't do a whole lot of damage. I mean, it got rid of the item frames, but at least I got all that stuff back. And then I need to grab the books out and replace those. Hopefully that wasn't too bad. And there's these few pieces. Oh, okay, great. The one material it had to destroy was the one I don't even have. So now there's going to be 2 birch planks missing for a while. Creepers, of course, always being annoying. So hopefully that does not happen again. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's going to go ahead and conclude it for today. Once we kill this zombie villager that appeared to have spawned in my library, I guess. Okay, anyway, so that's going to go ahead and conclude it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.